Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman.
Hi everybody, this is Leaford, and this is Mike. Sorry, Mike. Just wanted to take a quick moment to respond to some of the comments I've gotten on the YouTube channel. First of all, thanks for all the welcomes back and the well wishes. That's much appreciated. Always, thank you. I too frequently forget to say thank you. But to respond to some of the more direct questions, Matt Tisbert asks, I have the Titan. Is it just me, or is there no flavor, and is it harsh on your lungs after a couple of puffs? The flavor and the harshness, the throat kick, depend mostly on the liquid that you're using, not the device you're using in it. The device can influence it, mind you. Depending on the temperature that it vaporizes the liquid at, apparently anyway, the flavor is sometimes delivered better, and there's more throat kick. But to me, at least in my experience, that difference is so much less than the difference between liquids that it's hardly even really worth considering. Just pick a liquid that has the characteristics you like, whether it's strong flavor or high throat kick. So I would look at the liquid that you're using. If it has too much throat kick for you, one thing you could do is you could try a different flavor. I tend to find, in general, not always, but in general, the candy flavors and fruit flavors seem to have less throat kick than, for example, the tobacco flavors or the menthol or the coffee. That's just a generality, though. Can't take anything for granted. Another generality is that stronger nicotine has more throat kick, so maybe you need maybe you would be happier with a lower strength of nicotine. Also in general, flavor and throat kick kind of go hand in hand. I also find that, with a few exceptions, like the fruit flavors, I find that the stronger the flavor it is, the more throat kick it will have. Nadog TDK or TKD says, I want to punch a baby every time your bird blows out my speakers. Well, that's fine. I have a bird. I don't have any babies, so as long as you don't feel like punching birds, we're okay. Let's see. And Jerry I, his top pick doesn't have any flavor or throat kick. Doesn't make much sense to me. Well, everybody has their own preferences. Flavor and throat kick are less important to me than the amount of vapor. It serves for it, besides just maintaining my nicotine hit. Most of my puffs throughout the day are out of boredom. It's a minor touch of entertainment in an otherwise monotonous lifestyle. To be a little self-deprecating, sorry. Call off the pity party, folks. The violinist got sick and canceled. Anyway, though, no. The point being that most of the time when I'm taking a puff, which I do, every couple minutes or so, most of the time, I'm wanting the vapor. I want to play with it in the mouth. I want to feel it going down my throat. When I exhale, I want to be able to see a nice, big, glorious cloud. And the E9 delivers that more than anything else. But normally, I have more than one e-cig on me. For example, right now I'm dressed the way I do for work. I pretty much just got home a couple of hours ago. And I have, as you can see, a lanyard around my neck with my E9. This is the one I'm using most often. Part of my job is out and about, running around the factory type setting. Part of my job, though, is at a computer keyboard, and either way, the lanyard is ideal for convenience for puffing on the go. When I'm sitting typing, it only takes a moment to bring it to my lips. and when I'm finished, I just let it drop. So other than that 1 second to bring it to my mouth, it's hands-free operation. And like I say, at those moments, having that big cloud of vapor is the part that I'm enjoying the most. Other than that, it's just kind of a nicotine booster or top off. Now, when sometimes though, I decide I do want that flavor, and that's when I reach into my vest pocket here and pull out something like the Vapor King from Vapor for Life. Not as much vapor, so it's not what I want to be using most of the time, but I just love the flavor, and it fills the mouth, and it lingers and lasts there for a little while. On the other hand, sometimes maybe I decide I want something that's a little bit stronger. So, for example, right here I have the Janty stick loaded with Nobacco Juice's cola flavor in 36 milligrams, so plenty strong. So, like I say, I keep options available at all times for when the flavor is the most important thing, or the nicotine strength is the most important thing. But most of the time when I'm puffing, minute to minute, day in, day out, most of the puffs that I take, I want big, heaping clouds of vapor. And this baby does that. So, until tomorrow, and tomorrow's topic is going to be, actually I'm not quite decided, it's either going to be cartridges or it's going to be USB pass-throughs. So, until tomorrow. Hey, just one last quick note on how the Prodigy fits into the vest and lanyard situation. And the answer is that unfortunately it really doesn't. Doesn't fit into the lanyard at all. And while it will fit into a vest pocket, it sits at an awkward angle, and that's with the 510. Imagine it with an 801. What I'm forced to resort to is putting it in the shirt pocket, and I never really like having anything in there. So I don't know. Maybe somebody out there will have some solution to suggest. In the meantime, I just mostly set it down on the desk wherever I'm working.